Hello and welcome to the 34th episode, and back to Sunday, Megalomaniac Sunday. So there will just be a lot of playing today, as it is Sunday, which is great, and it's raining. So instead of just ending up extremely far ahead of the channel, I thought it's better to just play a lot today. So let's do that. So welcome back to this map. It's the huge Europe map, and I'm your host, Jimster Gaming, as usual. So today, we'll start over in Ireland again. I know it starts to get a little bit boring that we are just doing UK and Ireland, but we need to get some things almost finished before we can continue with a lot of other things, I guess. So today we're going to get some wool over to Derry. It's already prepared. Let's make sure that we don't have an electric track. We don't. Good. So it's already prepared, and I'm going to cheat a little bit by doing this here. So we have 6, and we have 6, and if we do it on that side, we can actually get away with it. Good, and a tiny tunnel. I'm not sure if there are many train tunnels in Ireland, but there is one now anyway. Let's do that for now. And then just get through here. So because we are going to get stuff in from the sea, I'm going to put this one in here. I could bring it through here, but I have other things coming through there, so I'm going to leave Derry docks as they are. So I'll just put in Derry Valley, and let's make one here that is 8. I assume that's very short. Okay, but we can extend it by 1. Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, we are in Ireland, so we just make 6 long. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we did not need to do that, but whatever. It has been done. So let's just do this and that, and connect these up as well. And I wonder if we're going to take this one on using the same track. That's my thought, I think. So let's just do the signal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and a half, which means that they can at least be there without being in each other's way. Put in one of these as well because we need to. So right now we are not going to get anything in there, but I would like to build the station anyway, just to avoid ending up in issues later when the city don't allow us to build. I've actually made that one too short, I see. Yeah, whatever. Let's remove those. Also a little bit optimistic. So put this one in. Great. Done. So we're going to get some wool, and the first one is coming from Kirkwall in the Orkneys, and the other one is coming from Fionfort, which is just over here, I believe. Yes. So those are both rather short ones. I'm actually going to give these their own boy out here. just to make sure they don't do anything silly. I'm a little bit against doing stuff like that, but in this case I just don't want them to do anything silly. So I really don't need to have a depot there anywhere. I could actually do that. And I'm going to put this one up here. Build a ship. I don't know how much this one produces. It produces 27, so we'll just have 100 ship then. When it's fed with the farm supplies, it's going to make a little bit more than 80 a month, so that's fine. Wool. Let's see, we have the meteor. And make sure it says wool. And just get cracking up here to Fjonport Manor. Full load. Go back there. Derry Valley and back there. Great. And I'm going to duplicate it. Remember, if you hold down Control, it means you're just duplicating everything with it. So they're linked forever. So that was the first one, the simple one, and then we have the other one, which I believe is also possible to reach. And again, I'm building the wrong thing. Yes, it is also possible to reach. So that's great news. This one produces 36, which is a little bit more. So I can actually use. Doesn't matter, because you have these two really to choose between. This one takes 40% more, but it's way slower. So I think it will actually even out. So I'll just take this one, build one extra then. I don't even need to build an extra because it's faster. Build and refit and make sure it's wool. So we don't want any surprises. Full load. And I'll just bring it down here actually. This is when you do all of these shipbuilding, after a while I start getting cramp in my fingers. I don't have the issue with the ships, with trains, because you have more. You don't need to be so exact with those, but with these you need to just find the right pixel, or you don't get a waypoint. So this is coming to an end. Stornoway. And let's bring this one in there and into the depot. No, that was not a depot, that was a station. Docks, delete that one and instead use that one. Perfect. Done. And this one will need 5 probably. So done. So that was today's first exercise. So the next thing to do in this is to make sure that they get some farm supplies, because over here in Derry these guys are going to make the best Ulster coats ever, of course, because Derry is in Ulster. So they are going to need a lot of wool. So to get that, we actually need to get some farm supplies from Belfast, which is actually not that bad because it means that we can transport it by sea. The only issue though is that we don't have a ship that do 56 as it should be. So we have to take this weird one, which is really not an ocean going ship, but don't have any options unfortunately. To make farm supplies. I don't know how long this one will take, but it doesn't matter. Let's just do farm supplies and bring it out there to avoid it getting stuck in something. It was more of an issue in previous versions of this game that things got stuck. So let's do that and Fion Fort and bring it all the way back. No, we should not do that. Delete and go there. Perfect, that was the first one, and then we'll make another one that is identical. Find fit, make sure it is farm supplies. Send it to Belfast. Get out there. This one will just go up through the normal straits. Then we are just doing exactly what we just did. No, it will not go up through the normal straits. That was silly. It's better to go this way because otherwise we'll end up in Fort William, and that is not what we had intended. So instead we'll just continue up in this strait here. Loch Maddy. Because we need to get this. Duh, come on. These farm supplies up to Kirkwall. Just bring them there and bring them back. Because that means that the production will grow very much. That's great. Good news. And I'm going to duplicate this one actually, because I think the chip is long enough for that. Not sure, but I think so. I should honestly do something with this one as well. I will timetable this one to stay in the depot. I have no idea. So let's put it there for 15 days. That means it uses slightly less supplies anyway. And for the Kirkwall one, I'm going to duplicate it and put one in here as well. Clone that one and make sure that it starts in Kirkwall. Done. Start and start. Good. Some stuff done. Next out is Bremen. So to make these very unusually very nice pieces of Ulster coats, there is a need for plant fibers, which doesn't come from there, it comes from here, from Bremen's mixed farm. And I think, I'm not sure if we'll ever use these rivers for anything, but I can at least prepare for it. Because the ridge here is too low to get any large vessel under anyway, so they need to be they need to be repacking somewhere. So I'm going to put that here, because it's not in the way for anyone out there, so that's fine. So that's called the Wilhelmshaven. So let's bring piece down there. Can make a larger construction. I don't think there will be anything else going here, to be honest. But there might be some restocking into smaller ships of goods coming in. So I'm just going to assume that for now. And we'll bring this one over there. Sorted. So this one is called Bremen, and the station next to it got the name Hamburg, and the station it's going to just next to it got the name Wilhelmshaven, because this one belongs there, this one belongs there, and this one belongs there, but whatever. And as you can see, there are plenty of machine factories here. There's one in Hamburg, there's one in Wilhelmshaven, I think there's some other ones down here. We have steel mills, more steel mills, more steel mills, more steel mills, machine factories, iron mills, iron works, sorry. So there's a lot of stuff to do here in Germany later on, but for now we'll just do this. And we are now in the wrong place. So because this is going to be a hub, I will build a depot here. There we go. We could actually build it on that island there, but whatever. Let's leave it as it is, and let's move. Let's check what this will have. 63. That's actually quite a lot. Oh. 63 is 200 in a month. Almost. I wonder if I can do the 270. I need to see. It might be that this one is being shared. I don't remember. Yes, it is actually. It is being shared with Donegal. So that means I can bring a 270 up to Derry and just split it there. That makes sense. So let's do that. So I'm going to build. No, sorry. We'll start with the trucks. That makes more sense. So let's build some trucks. So 270 is just way too complicated to get my head around. So I'll just do the biggest one I have, which is 56. Buy and refit. And send it from there, full load to there, and transfer. Transfer and back to depot. And duplicate. Done. Good. So next out is to fix the ship line. So I need to get out of here. I'm not sure which is the best way to get from here actually. Should I go around Scotland or should I go south? Because I'm coming up there anyway. I could go to Waterford and bring it by train, but I don't see any reason to do so this time. So I'm going to bring it into Derry actually. I have boys except here. We could go inside there, it doesn't matter. So let's get to Calais, because we need to get to that one. There. there, and there. And then get it through this, and I can actually follow this one, doesn't matter really. Just put one on this side of this little island, just to make sure. That should work out. So I will now off camera build this line, so you don't need to see me clicking and clicking and clicking. I'll be right back. So, back again and just doing the last ones here. I really wish that there had been an option in OpenTTD where you have, when you have built a ship line between point A and B and just choose to build it back the same way. That had been great. So you didn't need to do it yourself, but that don't exist as far as I know. So anyway, let's make sure that we are having plant fibers there. Good. Clone this one to make 6 of those. Get cracking. And then fix in Ireland. So let's put in one of these. Should not start there, I believe. No. Should start there. Put this one in and that. Da-da-da. I think I'll only have 2 trains actually. That would make sense. I have 1 on each line because then they will just not steal from each other, so that would be great. Let's do plant fibers. 270. Half of 270 is 135, which we can't do, but we can do 130 on one and 140 on the other. That should be 140, right? Yes. And the other one looks like that and have 3 of those and 1 of those. So who will get more? I don't know. I don't think it matters too much. So 140 and 130. Okay, done. So this one will simply go in first, make a full load, and then go over to Derry Valley. That was the shorter one. And back into depot and start. And the other one, I really want to double check always. Go into plant fibers, make a full load, and go all the way over to Tringal. Done, and then back to depot. Sorted. Just fixing things on my list here, but everything is done. I have lost that one. Where is Prim? There it is. Great. So let's continue. Next out is to send wool. Oh, sorry, Bremen is going to get its farming supplies from Paderborn in Germany, so that is going to be a later story. So it will not be with any for the moment. So first of all, we are going to send some wool. Oh, the Donegal wool is actually coming from Iceland. That is going to be an issue. Or is it? I'm sure we can fix that. So let's open the map and see. So we are going to need to get some wool, and we are going to make a huge station area here at Höfen. And I think that we are going to skip any form of railway in Iceland. I think we'll just do trucks actually, because there isn't much to transport around here. So let's put the map up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 villages, of which 3 are very close to each other. We have 2 fishing plants, 3 fishing plants. We have 1, 2, we have 3 sheep farms. We have a dairy farm. And we have 4 sheep farms, right? Yeah, we have 4 sheep farms. We have a dairy farm. We have a dairy plant, and we have a textile mill, and we have the stockyard. And here we don't have anything, I believe. That's just a hotel or something. Yeah. So I think we'll just do trucks. And that means we're going to make a huge loading depot over here, but we need to make sure that we don't meddle in the city, because then they're going to be mad at us. It's that one, the first one, just so I know. So what I'm going to do here now is to just build a huge construction of things, which might seem a little bit odd, but it's not. So this is the first one, the horse market, and it's going to get a dock. It's going to get an empty road, and it's going to get a depot. That, and then I'm just going to make a bunch of these in this direction, separate ones, so that we can get one for every thing that we need. So this one is going to be important because it's going to get animals in from by sea. Well, I don't think it's going to be used for anything, as far as I know. But if we want to produce, if we want to move food, then that will be picked up here. So therefore, I'm just going to do the next one, and they can actually share this middle road even. There's no need in making 2 of them. So then I'm just going to do this one. Let's do that, and do that. Oh shite, not good. Remove that one. It's supposed to be called woods, of course. Woods. And this one we'll rename to out, because everything outgoing will go through this one. That should work. Then we need to figure out how to get anywhere. So the ones I'm going to get there is this one, Höfen, and this one, Egelstadir. and I'm a little bit uncertain on how that will work out. So I need to bring this one there through there and make sure it gets connected. I also need to make sure that I have a truck depot on this side. Oh, it's too close. Not too far away, actually. It's too far away. Okay, it needs to be there. And I need to have this one the same name. Town Hall, just so it belongs together. I need to have one up there. They are way too close, but whatever. And then one on the other side of the water here. Like that. And expand that one. We are going to make a bus station here as well, which we can actually fix immediately. Am I doing that? Can it? No, I want an... Oh, I done that there as well. Duh. Good I saw it, otherwise it's going to cause a lot of issues later on. It's going to be called Horse Market. Then we are going to put this one in here, that is going to be called Docks. And then we can put in these. They're in the right direction. Dish. Docks. They will not be used for now, but they will be. So, and that is just to make sure that we have coverage for everything, and I hope we do. The important thing is this one, and I think that's fixed. So let's just get cracking. So connect that one there, and let this one start climbing. I need to get it over here, which is going to be a little bit tricky, but absolutely doable. I guess I need to get it up there and go on that side, get it one up and do a tunnel, continue there. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, great. So let's just continue. Clean a little bit there, and I'm now hated, which is fine. Can't do anything about it. Like that, bring this one up, get through there. Because in real life there is no railways in Iceland and has never been. It has only been used a couple of times during different building projects. So it actually makes absolutely sense not to have railways in Iceland. Let's do that, bring it in there, and we are through on the other side. Good. So let's just bring it here. Move that there, bring it up there. Do you see where I end up there? Okay, so I really didn't want to bring it over this plateau. I think we'll redo that, rethink that, so I can bring it over there instead. That way. This is going to be a weird one, but we'll get away with it. fixed. Then we need to get down that valley there towards Egilstadir. Yeah. Like that. Then we need to do the same here. So we need to make sure that we have a central station, so to say. I want it on this side actually. Like that. And at the same time I'll put one there. Right way maybe. This one I'll put there. Doesn't make much sense, but whatever. And I would like to remove this one actually. And bring this one over there. This one through there. And the main road is then going to get over here somewhere. I think it's going to follow the coast most likely. It would be the most logical way of doing it. And people in Iceland are usually logical, so that should be fine. I hope I can build one here. A little bit close. Way too close, okay. So, I have to build it on this side then. That was silly of me. So let's do that and put in these there and there, and bring this one down. Okay, good. So that means we now have a connection, which is great. And if I remember correct, there are issues with this, so I need to put in a waypoint by using a station, because there are no waypoints, but whatever. So let's start there and add some trucks. This one produces the amount of 45, which means 150 a month. The other one, which I lost, there it is doing 72. Look at that. That means we can do 270 size without issues. We also need to get some farm supplies to Iceland, which is a major project as well. So let's just do something here. Wool, and this one can take 56. Buy and refit. Perfect. And make sure it says wool, and get cracking starting there. Continue through this one with no loading and no unloading, and then get into the out one, get there, and same way up here, get through that one, and again no unloading and no loading. And then get to that depot. I'm a little bit worried about this one, that it's going to go through there actually. I think I'm really worried about it. Okay. So let's clone this one and have 3, 4. Done. Good. So that was the first part of the Megalomaniac Sunday. Thank you for watching and see you very soon, in a couple of hours.